Dear students, now we are going to discuss about the third probability distribution, that is normal distribution. It's also called as Gaussian distribution. Normal distribution is the most widely used continuous distribution. Previously, both binomial and Poisson distribution are meant for discrete data, but this normal distribution is meant for continuous data. Continuous data is obtained by measurement, measuring a temperature, measuring your length, measuring your weight. Okay, so all this data obtained through measurement is called as a continuous data. So the normal distribution is used for continuous data. A continuous random variable x is said to follow the normal distribution if its probability density function is given by f of x is equal to 1 divided by sigma into the square root of 2 phi, okay, into e to the power of minus x minus mu whole square divided by 2 sigma square. Okay, so this is the definition for normal distribution, and it's a standard normal distribution. Here the random variable, the standard normal variable z is equal to x minus mu divided by sigma follows the standard normal distribution. Z is called the standard normal variate. So this z is equal to x minus mu divided by sigma. Here the z is called as a standard normal variate. Its mean is 0. The mean of this standard normal distribution is 0 and variance is 1. Okay. The area under the standard normal distribution or normal curve is equal to 1. So this is the standard normal curve. It's a bell-shaped curve. This is mu mean values. This middle line mu is the mean value. The mean value is 0. Okay, the variance is 1. Total difference. Okay, so how much total variance is 1. The area under the normal curve. Okay, so this line, so all this portion, okay, area under the normal curve is equal to 1. Total value is 1, and the area between this plus 1 to minus 1, only this portion, the area under the normal curve, total this area is 68.26 of the total area. 68.26% of the total area under which standard normal curve between z equal to minus 1 to z equal to 1. So total area is 1. So 68.26% is the area between minus 1 to plus 1. Similarly, area under the normal curve between plus 2 to minus 2 is 95.4%. Similarly, the area under the normal curve plus z value is plus 3 to minus 3. So from this total portion area, that is 99.744%. So that area lies between the z value minus 3 and plus 3. The normal table gives the area of the standard normal curve between z equal to 0 and z equal to z1. So there is a separate table value to find out the area under the normal curve. Okay, so the table gives only for the positive value. Okay, first we must understand the basic characteristics of this normal curve. Normal curve is a bell-shaped curve. Okay, so the middle value is the mean value. So this is variation from the middle value, both right side and left side. Right side it is a positive values, okay, left side is the negative values, but the distance is same, plus 1 and minus 1 from the 0, it has the same distance, but the z value in the middle is 0, The right side z value takes positive values, in the left side takes a negative value. But to calculate the area under the normal curve for 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, or even for 0.5, you can use the normal value table. Okay, but the table gives only for the z positive values, for the not for the negative values. Okay, so for example, the area under the normal curve between z equal to 0 to z equal to z1, so that is mentioned as p of z is greater than 0. So greater than means it is above 0 and less than z1. So between 0 and z1, this portion is called as the area under the normal curve between 0 and z1. Similarly, if you want to calculate the area under the normal curve where z is less than 1, okay, less than 1 means below z1 up to this end, everything total. Okay, how to calculate this? Okay, total area under normal curve is 1. Okay, total area under the normal curve is 1. So normal curve is symmetrical. Symmetrical means if you cut this normal curve in the middle, you will get two equal halves. Okay, total area is 1. You two equal parts means from 0 this side area is 0.5 and right side area is 0.5. Okay, from 0, if you cut here equally two equal parts, so this 0.5, this 0.5, total area is 1. Okay, so this portion, so from 0 left side portion, entire portion is 0.5 area plus this portion area, that is 0 and z1, that is mentioned as p of z greater than 0, that means greater than 0 and less than z1, only this portion plus 0.5 this side, you will get the area less than z1 total here. Okay, straight away you cannot calculate that, you cannot take table value, this is how you have to calculate. If you want to calculate the area of this shaded portion, that means z is greater than z1, the area under normal curve where the z value is greater than z1, this is the z1 value. Greater than means beyond this portion, okay, beyond this portion, shaded portion. How to calculate that? You cannot straight away, you cannot calculate that. So this right side portion from 0 is 0.5, that's the total area, one side. Okay, one of is 0.5. From that, if you deduct this value 0 to z1 area, remaining you will get this portion area. Total area is on the right side from 0 is 0.5. Okay, from that you deduct this particular area between 0 to z1. Okay, then you will have the remaining area. So 0.5 minus this area is referred as p of z greater than 0 and less than z1. If you deduct this, you will get the area, this portion, that is p of z greater than z1. Greater means more than z1. Okay, so this is how you have to find out the values. Okay, if you want to calculate the area between z1 to z2, okay, then you can calculate, you cannot directly calculate z1 to z2. Okay, you can calculate the area between z1 to 0 plus 0 to z2, then you can add those two values. Okay, so how to calculate the p of z2? Z value is greater than z1, from z1 it is greater than value and less than z, plus z value is greater than 0 from here to here. Okay, greater than 0 and less than z2. Okay, so two sides, this area you calculate, this area you calculate, add this, you will get a total area between z1 to z2. Okay, so this is how we have to calculate area under normal curve in the normal, standard normal curve. Okay, for that you have to use the normal table, that I will explain how to identify the table value. Okay, now we will solve one problem based on that. X is a normal variate with mean value 30 and standard deviation 5. Find the p of 26. X value is greater than or equal to 26 and less than or equal to 40. Okay, first question. Second question is p of x is greater than or equal to 45. mu is mean value, here mu is referred as mean, mu is equal to 30, standard deviation sigma is 5. So first calculate the standard normal variate z equal to x minus mu divided by sigma. X we don't know, x minus 30, mu is 30 divided by 5. Okay, so this is the x values they are given. Okay, it is greater than or equal to 26 and less than or equal to 40. First calculate the z value for this two variables, so two values. P of x is 26. Okay, 26 minus 30 divided by 5 greater than or equal to z, okay, or less than or equal to 40 minus 30 divided by 5. So if you simplify that, you will get minus 0.8 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 2. If you simplify this, you will get 2. So you have to calculate the area between minus 0.82 plus 2. So this is the normal diagram. So you have to calculate the area between minus 0.8, this is 0, mu value, mean is 0, z equals 0. Here minus 0.8 come left side, minus value, and plus 2 is here. So you have to calculate this total area. How you can calculate, can get that values for calculate the area between 0 to minus 0.8, then 0 to 2 separately, then add those two values. Okay, so P of minus 0.8 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 0 plus P of 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 2. So minus 0.8 to 0 plus 0 to 2, that area. But I told you, you won't get the table value on the minus side. Okay, but the distance will be same, 0 to minus 0.8 area also equal to 0 to plus 0.8. Okay, okay, this is the middle value. This side is 0.8 distance. Since it is left side, it is a minus symbol. If you take this value here, right side, it is a 0.8. So distance is same, only the symbol is plus or minus, but the area will between 0 to minus 0.8, 0 to plus 0.8 same. So you will not have a table value for minus. Okay, so you have to take the table value as point, because both the area is same. So you can take P of z, P of 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 0.8. You consider this 0.8 is this side plus value, 0 to 0.8 plus 0 to 2. So if you calculate this, you will get the total area. So this table value for 0 to 0.8 is 0.2281. That's the table value. I will explain you in the another separate video how to identify the table value. This table value is 0.77, 0.4772. If I add this, you will get the total area. Okay, similarly P of x greater than or equal to 45. Okay, so this is the x value. You have to calculate the standard normal variate z value. So P of z greater than or equal to 45 minus 30 divided by 5. P of z greater than or equal to 3. So if you draw this normal curve, this is 0, this is 3. Okay, this greater than 3 means beyond 3. So you have to calculate this shaded portion area. Directly you cannot calculate this. This 50% area is 0.5. So 0.5 minus this portion, this empty portion area. So 0.5 minus P of 0 to 3. So that area. So 0.5 minus this area is, you can get it from the table value, is 0.4987. So if you deduct this, you will get the area above this z value is 3. So greater than, z value is greater than 3 is 0.0013. Okay, so this is how you have to calculate. Okay, so similarly in another problem. Okay, so okay, you can go through this problem and try on your own. Okay, so this is a problem given. You can pause the video and note down the problem. Okay, and here is the solution given. You can practice on your own.